My friends was bringing up how all these car manufacturers are pledging we'll be fully electric by 2035 or whatever, and I'm like, man, for me, I've just always been like, yeah, that would suck, just because I like cars that are gas powered, and I guess I'm a dinosaur in that way, but
no, they're cool.
They're cool, but what my friend was like, he was like, he brought up that malfunction. He's like, I just keep thinking about that if we were all electric, that the government could also just go like, doop, like,
oh yeah,
cars don't work today.
Well, there's cars today that have OnStar on them that the police can shut your car off.
Yeah.
So if you're running a high-speed chase from the cops and you have some vehicle that has OnStar on it, they just hit a button. Is that true? Make sure that's true. That might be theoretical. I think it's true, though. I think they could just shut your car off.
That's pretty scary.
So, like, but they market to you like, look, if someone steals your Corvette, Tom, you can just call up, and then we'll have that car shut off.
Sure.
And that person's on the highway, and it just pulls over for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. Well, you know the story about Michael Hastings, right? Michael Hastings was the reporter for Rolling Stone.
This is what they list for stolen vehicles.
Can police use OnStar to disable a car? If the vehicle is parked and turned off, the OnStar advisor can use remote ignition block to prevent the engine from being restarted, allowing the police to recover the vehicle. So they can only do it once it's off?
That's what that says. That's on the
can police use OnStar to disable a car? Click that. Search for. Below.
Says.
Below that? That part. Click that. See if that gives you a different answer. The vehicle's parked and turned off, same thing.
Yeah.
So can it shut off your car while you're driving? Hold on. Can you go back?
Go.
This is exactly what you're asking.
Disable engine and end high-speed chases. So it can. Satellite technology that can disable an engine with a simple push of a button helped end the high-speed chase of a stolen sports utility vehicle in LaPorte, resulting in the arrest of Mishawaka Man.
And look what it says there.
Yeah.
It was reaching 80 miles an hour before the OnStar technology slowed it to 20. So it's just basically shut it down.
So OnStar controlled this guy's car. And they're looking at it like it's a good thing, because it is a good thing, because this guy was a crazy person. Reckless driving, other counts, resisting law enforcement, running from the cops. But it's kind of crazy that they could just press a button. So maybe it's something that you didn't really do. Maybe you're a whistleblower for some chemical company that's done something that's illegal, and then people don't want you're going to crash the stock market, and you're on the run, and they know he's got the papers on him, find that fuck, and they just slow your Cadillac down.
Yep.
Spooky.
It's kind of spooky, man.
It's spooky because we know that people abuse power. It's not spooky. Look, if we had our elected officials were all super enlightened beings that were different than human beings, and that only did things according to ethics and rules and morals, and knew what was right and what was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe then you can make a justification.
Yeah, but that's not our case.
But that's not humans. Yep. That's not humans. All that stuff's crazy. It's just you're giving too much power to people. And then you could figure out a way to justify it. Say, yeah, but what about those people that are running from the cops? You're right. You're right. You're right. But what about someone who's corrupt, who's got a hold of that technology, and they're tracking their ex-wife because she's going to testify against them, and they have her whacked?
Yeah.
That shit happens too.
For sure it does.
For fucking sure.
Yeah.
And then if there's no record of it, if you just got some sort of computer and you can just fucking slow down someone's car, and then the hitman catches up to him, guns are down or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, all technology can be abused.
100%.
So, yeah.